Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne back again for your mid-October video horoscope. This is for everyone with their sun, moon, or ascendant in Virgo. I look a little bit puffy-eyed because I've been taking a little nap, resting, and I am back. I'm a little bit tired today. That's the thing, but one way or the other. I'm just going to grab my chaga. I made some chaga tea. My throat is so... I made some of my chaga tea. My throat is so dry because I've been doing all my videos like all at once. Okay, ready to go for you Virgos. So let's check to see what we get. Oh, Virgos. Wow, you guys have intense. This is intense. Wow. This is an intense time for you guys, okay? I'm just going to cut right to the chase. Basically, you're right now going through like what I would call an extreme high and extreme low. Because you have what I call a cluster of negativity. The positive thing, okay, and I'll show you the cluster. So in the position of like where you are right now, it's like you're a little bit ungrounded. You need to get grounded. You need to go for a walk. You need to get some rocks. You need to maybe like dip your feet in the sand or the water near your house. You need to take some time off for yourself. But at the same time, this energy is very like you're very unfocused, and you're not structuring your time well, and maybe you're wasting time on things that something that you could get done like really quickly. You're like taking a lot of time on. I don't know. Is this daydreaming? This is a lot of daydreaming energy. And it's negative because it does signify mild depression. But this is where the extreme low comes in. This is feeling like this is the past position. Recent past is you felt like really unsupported. And your energy is really drained out. And you have like what I call a tear in your aura. Tear in your energy. And your energy is leaking out in all different places. And it's not contained. And it's just like you need to get to see a Reiki specialist. I would say right away because you have this little cluster going on right now, and the way to get around this or get out of this is to have some Reiki work done. And then what's crowning you is feeling lost. You feel really lost. You feel like you don't really know if you're on the right path. This is deep depression. It's sort of like you got both depression cards. So together, you may have good days where you're actually feeling less depressed, and then bad days where you're feeling more depressed. Feeling like nothing you do is good enough. You feel like nothing you do is right. You're going around in circles. You're worrying more than usual, and you're in a really bad cycle. It's a bad cycle. The crazy thing is what's crossing you is you have the Lover's card, which is the best card that you can have. And this is feeling loved, and this is feeling like, there's a guy or girl in your life that you really love, and they're a real good partner for you. This is strange because it's so, like I said, extreme highs and extreme lows. It's sort of like you're getting, the universe is giving you a glimpse of sunshine. It's like the sun versus the moon energy. So it's like during the day, things are better. At night, that's when things really get bad for you. At night, when you go home after work, that's when you feel like frustrated. You feel like you're not getting anywhere. You're not getting anything done. And you're just like, you don't know if you're doing the right thing in your life. You don't know if you're on the right path. I would strongly recommend you contact me for a private reading. My information is elizabetholson31@gmail.com. And the reason I recommend a private reading for you is because I can really analyze the paths that you're on. A lot of people, if they're on what I call the career path, then obviously they're not on the romance path. Sometimes, but not always. Especially if people come really focused on their career and there's nothing else that's going on in their lives. They're less focused on the romance. And so the thing is, romance is literally crossing you. So I feel like the universe wants you to focus more on romance. That's the challenge. Okay, the challenge is for you is to actually get less focused on career and more focused on romance. Because, and I wouldn't just say romance. I mean, if you guys are kind of at a point where you've been through a lot of tough times with relationships, you may not even feel like, especially if you're depressed, you may not even feel like you want to date. You don't even want that. But the universe is saying it's time. Okay. The thing is, you have more strength than you realize. You got the strength card as the foundation. You have a very strong foundation. The foundation is, you're going to get through this stuff. You know that things are going to get better. You know that, you're the one who's in control in your life right now. And so you can make what you want to make out of it if you should choose to, if you so choose to do it. And you got, what's right around the corner is just, you got a lot on your plate. You're going to be having a lot more on your plate, even more than right now. I don't like this combination. This is like, in a way, going from bad to worse because this is like depression and going around in circles, and Virgos tend to worry a lot. And then this is like feeling like you've got so much to do, you can't get it all done. And it's just so much on your plate, and it's just almost worse than this energy. Because this, at least, is like you're standing still for a moment, you're contemplating. But this is like fighting off the world with a stick, This is the world giving you shit. Like, lots of little things just piling up, mail that's piling up, bills that are piling up. And you're just going, how the hell am I supposed to get through all this, And then emotionally, see, the thing is, emotionally, you're not ready for love. You're in a standoff with someone, or you're in a standoff in love, This is the swan holding out the heart to you, Virgo, and you don't want to have anything to do with it. You're blocking yourself from love. You've been hurt before. You're not ready. You're not making any move to have romance in your life, which is your challenge. Okay, that's the challenge. Now, the funny thing is that how can love be a challenge, right? How can love be a challenge? Well, for those of us who've been hurt before, we've been burned before, we're not ready. We've come out of that place where it's just like, we're just not, sometimes we're not over it. It takes time to get over things. And I feel like for you, Virgo, you're not quite over the pain that you've gone through in the past with love relationships. And it's funny because having love is a challenge. I mean, you're the virgin. You're shy in love. Virgos are shy in love. And so the challenge for you is to become unshy. It's to say, okay, universe, I want to start dating again. Checking out Patty Stanger's website about how to date, how to meet guys, how to start getting back in the dating game again, And what's coming at you from the outside is this going for it energy, this fire energy. So you might have, like, your sun or moon might be in Virgo, and you might have a Taurus or a Sagittarius ascendant, or you might have an Aries ascendant. You might have Virgo as your moon and Aries. You could be an Aries because there's some fire energy here, which you could be watching this. And this is the taking action card. It's time to take some action. I feel like the universe is saying, Virgo, it's time to take some action steps in your life to getting the things that you want. If you love to dance, go dancing. If you love to sing, go sing. It's time to get off your butt and just go, basically. And then your attitude is you're going to make it through your own hard work. That's your attitude. This is a very good attitude. You're willing to work hard. And Virgos, being an earth sign, are very hardworking. Okay, you guys are really, really, really hardworking. And you're going to achieve through your own work, through your own hard work. It's like you're climbing a mountain right now in life, in your career, especially in your career, and you're going to achieve. And you will, and you're focused on it. The problem is that your outcome is the miser card. Feeling like you don't have enough money. Feeling like feeling like it's it's difficult for you. Like maybe you want to help others, and maybe you, for some reason, it's like you are compelled. You feel like compassionate towards others, and you want to do more for them, but you can't because you don't have the money. It can also be like you're very closed about your money. You don't. I mean, I guess my challenge to you, Virgo, is when was the last time that you went shopping and you thought about buying something for somebody else? I feel like the position that you're in right now doesn't pay you enough. In your career, you're not getting paid a decent hourly wage. So you need to, A, ask your boss for a raise. B, if you haven't done so already, you need to ask. B, you need to think about finding a better job that pays you more, okay? C, you need to start cultivating an attitude of giving. So being like, even if your thoughts are about how to give somebody something, that's better than always thinking, I don't have enough money. How am I going to get the money? What am I going to do for myself? How am I going to pay my bills? That's the position you're in right now. You're frustrated because you don't have enough money, and you're like, how am I going to do this? Da 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 da. And it's turning you into this miserly person energetically. Okay. You may be a loving, giving person, to your friends and your family, but when it comes to your finances, you're struggling. And because you're struggling, it's like you're not able to give more. And my suggestion is you need to go shopping, but think about buying other people's stuff, and think about donating, like even if it's $5 to the Goodwill, or $5 to Greenpeace, or $5 to such and such a charity. Doing that will open you up to receiving more, and that's what you want to receive more. Now if you open yourself up to receiving more, and you change your attitude about giving to others and being like more about cultivating an attitude of giving, then you will have freedom from worry. I also do think you need to consider moving. You need to consider moving because there's a movement here. This is movement away from hard times, a movement away from the crows, movement into onwards and upwards, a better future for yourself. This is the little boy that's getting carried away by the swan from these crows that are just like want to pick at his flesh. These are your creditors wanting to, pick until there's no flesh left, until there's nothing left of you, until you're just a walking skeleton, and you're a slave to your financial situation. This is pretty short and sweet, but this is, I don't know, I'm not really getting anything else for you guys. I guess the main thing is not worrying, calming your mind by not worrying, by doing things that help your mind shut down, whether it's going for that walk, whether it's drinking that tea, whether it's, listening to music, whatever it is that you can do to calm your mind down from the worry, it'll be better for you. It'll be more healthy too. But that's all that I really see. Your challenge is love. So check out, I'm going to post Patty Stanger's website address because I think you guys should check that out. Consider doing some matchmaking, having somebody matchmake you up with somebody else, that would be good for you, I think. That's all for right now. I'm going to send you big hugs, big kisses. And stay tuned for my November horoscope, which I'll be doing at the end of October, probably around November 1st. All right. Have a good night. Thank you so much. Take care.